I built it like that because if I have to have room for expansion, I could build it like a little lobby.
Yeah. So tell me about the inspiration for this. And
Well, my inspiration was I it all started with my mom. And she had gone to the doctor, had kidney failure. And the doctor told her to start taking CBD tincture and come back in 2 weeks. So she had called and asked me to go to a dispensary and pick it up. The doctor, and she took that CBD tincture for 2 weeks, went back, and her kidneys were back to normal. I know the CBDs is huge. That's why I'm trying to stay highly on the medical side so it helps people out. I have many people keep asking me about the rubs and the gummies and stuff with CBD. So my main focus is to be on the medical side so I can help people out through the county.
you were talking about an elderly population.
Yes.
And how people have been excited about this.
They're really excited about it because they drive hour and a half away to go get their medical rubs and stuff. And if they only have to drive 7 miles or 13 miles, they're gonna do it. And it enhances the community. Not only does the community get to, how I want to put it, the benefits from it, so will the county, because the county gets 8% of all my sales. And that's incredible. It's huge, and it's supposed to go towards public safety. So now they can fix roads and they can do stuff and don't have to take money from the county to do that, because this will actually fund that.
So can you talk a little bit about your experience with having a cannabis business?
Yes. 12 years ago, I opened up what was called the Coffee Pot in Sumter, Oregon, in a town of 99 people. There was a little hiccup, just like I'm going through right now, but when the state finally got involved with it and said you can't stop it because you didn't opt out, they allowed me to open it up. I was amazed of how many people. They would drive from John Day, they'll drive from Ontario, they drive from Boise, Idaho, they drive from LeGrand because I was the only one there. And my first month of sales, get it, was $75,000. And so if you look at that, and you take that 75, and I would have to hold back 25%. 17% goes to the state, 8% went to the city. The first quarter, Sumter made over almost $40,000 off of my sales. And that's in 3 months. But a big part of that was because I had just first opened up and the only one there, everybody in the world wanted to see it. And then I was in the Cannabis magazine and I was in all that. And it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. That's why a lot of these other towns like the Dalles and Madras and Bend, now Redmond's got 2 of them in. It's a huge benefit for the city or the county. I mean, there's a lot of money at stake. And being on Highway 19, which is a thoroughfare through all the people driving, going on vacation, it will draw people to us. And not only if it draws people to us, well, they got to stop in town and eat. They got, so it just enhances both Wheeler, believe it or not, even though they opted out, but they will receive benefits from it with people stopping and eating. Condon will receive benefits with people stopping and eating. And it's just a prime location. And that's all I'm looking for, is to help people out.
Yeah.
You know, it's an incredible business. It always has been. It will always be. And especially after, if Trump gets past what he wants, he's going to make it where marijuana is a class 3 instead of a class 1.
That's been happening. It's been
And
pushed for a while.
And it's been pushed, and he's going to do it. It'll happen. And at that time, then everything's legal with the banks and all that.
Right. Should we go inside?
Yes. I put a lot of time, a lot of labor, and we put a lot of money into this place for it just to sit. And I didn't build a brand new building. I just took what was existing and gave it a facelift.
So was this like an outbuilding before? Or what
Yeah, it was my shop, but it was on a foundation.
It's a really old building though, right?
Oh yeah, 1910. Welcome to my humble abode. I'll turn some lights on for you. All the electrical, everything was already here. I just put it back to where it was at on the walls. It was my shop. Then I only added 120 square feet so I could have my office and a bathroom.
Yeah. So when did you start working on it?
What's that?
When did you start working on it?
4 months ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You did a lot in 4 months.
I did a lot in 4 months. It's my office.
Cool.
And then this will be the bathroom. I haven't got all the fixtures or anything yet, but.
Well, nice. So can you talk a little bit about people's initial concerns and the community around Mayville and Gilliam County in general?
Yeah, I had a lot of opposition at first, and then all my neighbors, they're totally excited because of the medical side of it. At first they didn't like it, but then they got talking, and their grandkid says, "Grandma and Grandpa will be over more if you don't fight it." And they go, "What?" They says, "Well, we use it." And it says, "It just give us even that much more chance to come see you." I got neighbors down the road that want it. I have opposition. I've had law enforcement stop and ask because they've got the word of what I was doing, and they were misled. They thought I was gonna do a grow. Oh, that's my dog's Bella. Hey. We can stand in the sun. My wife's coming out. But once I told them what I was doing, they were all for it. All of them, the state, sheriffs, they thought, wow, I was really misinformed.
How's it going?
You met Tony up at, it's just gonna go boom, 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 and we're done. And I mean, we've got cases on the way and getting stuff ready. I won't buy any product until I know that we're ready to go.
Sure.
It's just,
So what do you think the timeline is? Like what are you hoping for? What's your
I'm hoping right now, because of the way things going, I hope to open by the 1st of January. That's my goal. That's our goal. We're trying to follow what the county wants. Now I could step up and throw my lawyers and throw the state lawyers in it, and they'll just come in and just say, "Hey, you can't stop this." They'd tell him, he says, "You can't even tell him what he can do on his property." Yeah. And even though I wanted,
commercial part of it.
yeah. It's just they want to stay. They say, let's see what happens and see if you can get it through. If you don't, we'll step up and you'll have it up and running.
So in the worst case scenario, if it's not approved by the county, if they put the brakes on and say, we're not approving this, it's an unincorporated town, whatever it might be.
It's not an industrial area.
Right.
So once I get it industrial, that's all I'm trying to do.